Hello everyone. Today I am going to replace these cold frames and make up some hoop houses. So let's get building. First I will be doing is taking half these boards and chopping them down to 6 feet to make my 6x8 boxes. Now it's time to install these guys, whatever you want to call them. The PVC pipe will go in here, and it just feels like just yesterday when I made these. Alright, next we are going to cut these 3 pipes up into 6-inch pieces so that the I think it was 1.5 inch pipe can go inside for the arches. Alright, so you can totally see what we're doing there, but I think you got the idea. We're just cutting these up into 6-inch pieces. That's for one. And that whole big pile is for the other 2. Next we're going to put 2 holes in these guys, there and there, so I can screw it into the 2x6s. Now I'm going to drill 2 holes in here, and you can only do this if you have a Bridgeport. Otherwise it is just impossible. So here we go. Alright, here's our first one. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it won't be too painful. There. Uh-oh. Might have alignment issues. Alright, so you should do that 29 more times. And I'll try to do that a little bit faster. Alright, and just like that, we got a whole full bucket of drilled PVC pipes. Now the next step is to, well, screw them onto the 2x6 boards. Wow, that was fascinating. Now I'll stop fooling around and get these onto the boards and finish up the hoop houses. Alright? I made these little spacer blocks, so every single one of these tubes will be obviously evenly spaced. And then I clamped it in both ends to lock them in. And I should say it worked out beautifully. And now I am ready to do the next 5. Well, that worked out pretty nice. Got all 6 of them. Now, obviously the next step is to make them into a box with those 6-foot boards I cut up earlier. Alright, now that the boxes are all made, time to make all those 5-foot PVC pipes, and with those elbows, put them together and make my hoop. Need to make 15 of them. Well, next I will drag all these frames plus all the hoops on over by the cold frames. But I think what I'm going to do is obviously take the plastic off, but kind of thinking I want to leave the cold frame boxes right where they are. That way I have everything lined up already. I know where they need to drop down. So yeah, let's go grab whatchamacallits, the boxes, the frames. All right. Well, finally got everything done. I did not record me burying the two sides of plastic with the dirt, simply because I didn't think you want to see a tired guy struggle with the dirt. So, and also cut the side doors, put the clamps on. Still need to get some more clamps, but we got enough on there so that it, it stays. As well as that guy over there. So now tomorrow I will bring in that thermostat along with the fan to see how well it will keep it cool, because it'll be another very shockingly sunny day, so it should be a great test. Well, I got the first hoop house all set up for how I like it to help keep it cool during the day and nice and warm at night. Let's take a closer look at what I have going on here. First of all, I was first planning on, when I took the plastic down, to take it to the level where the green windbreak is, but that didn't allow enough wind flow. And the reason why I want it at this level is because to protect the plants from the wind. So this windbreak let some wind flow still, but still tame the wind, and that helped out a lot. And then if we look inside, I have two fans up here towards the ceiling, and one is pushing air out and the other one is pushing air in. And then I have the thermostat set in here, right here, and it's pretty hard to read outside, but right now it is 79.7, and it's about the heat of the day, 60 degrees, but it is there's no clouds in sight, so it's just full sun, and it's keeping it at around the 80-degree mark. Cools down a little bit more once you get a good wind, so I think they'll be happy in here, because that's where they're currently growing inside. This is where I've been keeping that room temperature, so their transition should be pretty painless for them. And then right there, I screwed in two 2x6s on each side, and then I have this 2x4 with this sheet of plywood there, so I can come in here, get mostly into the hoop house, and do whatever work I need to do with the plants when they're in here. Whether I'm training the vines or looking them over or whatever, I can get to them from both sides with ease now. And then I'm going to take you over to the other side. Still got to rake this out and get it all spruced up again. But over here, yes, I have this fan. I don't know if I said that or not, but it's just circulating the air down below. And then right there, it's a tiny little space heater, which, having the heating cables buried in here and on, it gets a lot of radiant heating. So that should keep, at night, this should keep this whole space warm enough for them to hopefully keep it in the mid 60s. And for the cooler nights, that'll kick in and pick up the slack, or for what the heating cables can't do in the ground. So hopefully I can keep this space at night in the mid to upper 60s. That would be ideal. Basically anything in the 60s I'll be happy with, but closer to 70 would be nice. So yeah, got this one done. Now I know how I want this set up. Hopefully the other two will go much faster. So yeah, there you have it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.